Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to rebreed a couple of does. The last does that we bred a couple weeks ago did not take, so we are going to try again. We are also going to add Zinnia to that list. She is our last unproven New Zealand of this year, so we're also going to try to get her proven as well. So we did have a bit of a temp drop last night. I don't know if that's going to make anybody more receptive than normal. I don't imagine it will. Occasionally when it gets a little bit cold outside, the does get a little bit frisky, but usually they're more interested when it gets warm. But we're gonna do that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that we get a couple of falloffs today. So we are gonna do Zinnia first. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think now that she's been bred once, she will kind of understand what the process is next. That's very interesting. See, try that. No, he's still not gonna be able to get to you. Oh, there you go. Good job. You okay? You look like maybe you've been getting fed a little bit too much, my friend. I think someone has been feeding you a bit much. Yeah, I don't think that you are. I think you are a little bit overweight. Oh, there we go. Good job. Good job. Good job. I think someone has been feeding my bucks a little bit heavy, and so my two older guys are struggling a bit. And the young ones are not, they look ready to go, but I think it's because they're young, and my older guys have gained a little bit of weight. Okay, so we got 3 falloffs. I would prefer 4, but it looks like she's done. So we're gonna take her out and we're gonna put her in the new cage that she's gonna be in. Okay, now we're gonna try Vera again. Fingers crossed. We've tried her several times. So hopefully this time is a little bit more successful. No interest. So she is still real resistant. I don't usually implement any type of like to get bred practices. Like I don't use the rubber band method. I don't usually use the table method just because in my opinion it doesn't work. I do, however, occasionally run a little bit of apple cider vinegar through everybody's water. Unfortunately, I do think that that may be what we have to do. Sometimes, for whatever reason, it works. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know the science behind it. It was just something that I read about and I decided to try. It doesn't work more often than it does. So usually it doesn't work, but it's a last-ditch effort sort of deal, and it's minimally invasive, and it just kind of gets them in the mood. So, or occasionally gets them in the mood. I think usually 5 times out of 10 it works for me and my herd, but we're gonna go ahead and try that. We are going to try Pella. I would prefer to have at least one more doe kindling with Zinnia, just in case, considering she is unproven and she's never been tested. So we're gonna try that. If not, we're gonna try to resort to Esme, but we're gonna try to go through all of our proven stock and get them, try to get at least one doe pregnant so that we can have a foster if something bad happens. Usually all of my New Zealand Reds are great moms, but we'll see. So now we're gonna mark off on our app that Esme's been bred. She got 2 falloffs, and that Zinnia is bred and she got 3 falloffs. So hopefully in 30-ish 1 days, we will have kids again. So we use Rebreed, and this little app helps us control and keep track of everything that we need to when it comes to breeding schedule as well as cull schedule, and it also lets us know when we need to weigh kits, when we need to butcher kits, all of that good stuff. It also helps us keep track of costs as well as any type of expenditure or income at all. So as you can see, we are going through and we are logging everyone that we just bred, and we will add all of their dates to our Google Calendar, and we will give them nest boxes when it is time, and hopefully we will have kids. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is now nighttime. So I'm gonna do nightly chores. I'm gonna give everybody their feed for the night and their hay. They got water earlier, so I'm gonna go do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was also beneficial for those who are still trying to figure out the whole breeding thing. And if you want to see potential kits next month, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out, and you get to see all sorts of cool stuff. So with that, I'm signing off for the night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hi, Pete.